It's that time of year again. Everyone is thinking about New Year resolutions, new goals, new plans, more productivity, more discipline, more skills. But here is one uncomfortable truth. Most New Year resolutions fail not because people lack willpower, but because we focus on the wrong things. Before you add another goal for 2026, I want you to pause and ask one question. What is the one thing that will make the biggest difference to your future success? It's not another qualification. It is not a new tool. And it's not working harder. It is your mindset. Mindset is the most powerful force shaping your life. In this video, I want to show you why in today's economy, mindset makes the biggest difference and how changing the way you think can move your career forward much faster than adding any new qualification or even getting a promotion. Hi, I'm Dr. Oksana Gerwi, Business School Insider and MBA Director at UCL, one of the top 10 universities in the world. I help professionals get the most out of their skills, experience, and opportunities by thinking more strategically about their careers, positioning, and their long-term direction. There is a famous book called Think and Grow Rich. You must have heard of it. It was published many years ago in 1937 by Napoleon Hill. The book has sold millions of copies. Look at the title of this book carefully. What is the most important word in it? It's the first word. Think. Think. If you want to grow rich, the first thing you need to do is think. In other words, success starts in the mind. The idea that success is directly linked to a mindset is not new. What is new is this. For the first time, technology has caught up with that idea. For decades, any one of us could think big, we could have big plans, but execution, making things happen, was always a problem. It was the bottleneck. Ideas were slow to implement, resources were scarce, controlled by gatekeepers. Failure was very expensive. But today, that world no longer exists. With AI, digital platforms, and global reach from your laptop, execution can be cheap, fast, and accessible. So if execution is no longer the main problem, you can make things happen fairly easily. What is the problem then? Why do so many capable people stay stuck year after year? With technology, you can turn almost any idea into reality, quickly, cheaply. What is the bottleneck? The bottleneck is the mindset. I recently came across a concept that captures this shift very clearly, the idea of the mindset economy. It was articulated by my colleague Jean Gomez, professor of practice at UCL Global Business School for Health. The idea is very simple but powerful. We have moved over the course of history through different eras, different economies, and in each era, there is one key factor of success that you need to really create value. In the agrarian economy, in the old days, for example, value came from land. In the industrial economy, value came from scale, from manufacturing facilities. In the service economy, value came from skills, skilled labor. In the knowledge and digital economies, value came from information, from knowledge and technology. And now we're entering a new phase, the mindset economy. In this economy, the limiting factor is no longer land, tools, or information. It's no longer even knowledge, because knowledge is accessible. It's how people think. In other words, your outcomes are capped not by your skills, not by access, but by the mental models that you operate with. Same tools, same information, very different lives. And this is why so many New Year resolutions fail. They sit on top of the same mindset, same assumptions, same fear of failure, same need for certainty or permission. Without changing how you think, nothing else really changes. You don't need better goals. You need better thinking. Think and grow rich. This is why careers are now diverging very sharply. We're seeing real turmoil in the job market, hiring freezes, restructuring, slower promotion cycles, far fewer safe, linear moves. And many career coaches are saying the same thing. We are entering the new era where old career strategies simply no longer work. The old career playbook looked like this: collect qualifications, wait for roles to open, be chosen by the system. That strategy made sense when roles were stable and organizations were predictable. But today it breaks down completely. What we're seeing instead is a split. Some people still operate like in the old days. They're waiting for clarity before making the move. They're perfecting their plans instead of testing. And others are doing something very different. Testing ideas early, making their work and thinking visible, designing opportunities instead of waiting for roles. They're not smarter, they're not luckier, they're operating with a different career mindset, one that fits the world as it is now, not the world it used to be. So, instead of writing a long list of resolutions for 2026, try this. Make just one commitment to upgrade the way you think about what's possible for you. Because if you change your mindset, your goals, your habits, your results will follow, not the other way around. And if you're wondering what that actually looks like in practice, I have shared a separate video on how to think outside the box. I use a simple business example to show how small shifts in thinking lead to very different outcomes. In a world where tools are abundant and execution is fast, mindset is becoming the real currency. And that's why the most important resolution you can make this year is not what you will do, but how you will think. Welcome to the Mindset Economy. I'm Dr. Oksana Gurbi. Thank you for watching and subscribe for more tips on career and strategic approach to your success.